Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're getting into a song I think pretty much everyone knows, maybe even belted out a few times.
Oh, yeah. Which one?
Loverboy's Working for the Weekend.
Ah, classic.
Absolutely.
It's more than just catchy. It sort of became this huge cultural thing.
Definitely.
And the story behind it actually says a lot about, well, us, shared experience and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, thinking about its success, it did really well in the charts. Peaked at number 29, Billboard Hot 100. That was early 82.
Right. And even better on the rock charts.
Exactly. Number 2 on Billboard's mainstream rock chart back in November 81. That
Oh,
really cemented it.
Yeah.
Made it one of the Loverboy songs.
For sure. But what's really interesting, I think, is that the song, the one that just nails that universal feeling,
Yeah.
it wasn't originally called Working for the Weekend.
Oh, what was it then?
The first idea, the working title, was actually Waiting for the Weekend.
Huh. Waiting for the Weekend.
Yeah, subtle difference, right? But it kind of hints at maybe a different vibe initially. Waiting does sound more passive, like you're just sitting there.
Exactly. Bit resigned, maybe.
So how does a guy walking on a beach, a guitarist, no less, stumble upon this huge idea? And what's the deal with that shift from waiting to working for? What does that tell us about, what clicks with people?
Okay, so let's picture it. It's Paul Dean, Loverboy's guitarist.
Right.
And he's just taking a walk near his place.
Mm-hmm.
On a beach. Middle of the week. Like a Wednesday afternoon.
Okay, Wednesday afternoon beach walk. Sounds nice.
It does, but here's the thing. This area, usually packed. Lots of people.
Ah, okay.
But on this particular Wednesday,
Yeah.
totally deserted. Empty. Like weirdly quiet for a place that should be busy.
Strange. So he notices this emptiness.
Yeah, and bam, it hits him immediately. He actually said, his thought process was, where is everybody?
Makes sense.
Well, I guess they're all waiting for the weekend. Direct quote.
Wow. Just like that. Such a simple observation, isn't it?
It really is. But it's loaded, that shared feeling.
And you got to think, for him as a musician, his work is different.
Totally. His job is finding inspiration, finding those creative sparks while everyone else is, at their 9 to 5.
So his personal search for a song idea led him straight to this massive collective truth about how we all structure our weeks around work.
Exactly. His individual creative quest unlocked something universal. It shows how artists can sometimes tap into the bigger picture just by, paying attention to their own process.
And that feeling, that anticipation, that's clearly what made the song explode, right? It wasn't just a good riff.
Precisely. It tapped into something deep. That collective sigh on Monday morning, the building excitement towards Friday afternoon.
It's like a ritual.
Yeah, a shared ritual. The song became the soundtrack for that whole cycle. Not just the work part, but the looking forward part. The hope.
And that shift in the title from waiting to working for, that feels important now.
Oh, absolutely key. Waiting is passive, like you said. It's just enduring.
Right.
But working for gives it agency. It
Yeah.
gives the grind a purpose.
Ah, okay. Like I'm putting in this effort because I'm earning that weekend.
Exactly. It frames the work not just as something you suffer through, but as an investment towards that reward, that freedom.
It makes the whole thing feel more active, more intentional. Like we're all consciously making that trade-off every week.
It plugs right into that cultural idea.
Yeah.
You work hard, then you
Yeah.
get your break. You earn the weekend.
So no wonder it got so embedded in pop culture then. It wasn't just relatable. It was like aspirational almost.
Definitely. It voiced that shared experience of just pushing through, knowing Saturday's coming.
So wrapping this up, it really boils down to a simple moment, doesn't it?
Yeah, an artist looking for an idea sees an empty beach and captures a feeling millions share.
Turning Working for the Weekend into this, enduring anthem about how we live, how we structure time around work and,
Yeah,
the weekend.
couldn't see it better.
So here's something to think about as we finish this deep dive. What other simple, everyday things do you notice? Things that might actually hold some deeper, universal truth if you just, stop and think about them for a second.
Good question.
Maybe the next big insight is just waiting out there in plain sight. Anyway, thanks for diving in with us today.